talk about how trees give so much to us shade, fruit, oxygen. But today, I'm here to tell you a different story. One that's far more chilling. There are some trees that takes from us our peace of mind, our safety, and sometimes our lives. In the quiet village of Mangalajodi in Odisha, India, there stands one such tree. Locals don't just avoid it at nights, they don't even dare to approach it during the day. This is no ordinary tree. It's said to be haunted by a dark presence, a spirit that does not let anyone escape once they come too close. The story I'm about to share happened in 2007 and it left the village children too scared to even attend school. What could have happened to make the entire village shrouded in fear? Today, you will find out. But before we dive into the ear tale, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're into horror, mystery, and unexplained. According to our analytics, 81% of you are watching our videos without subscribing. Come on, hit that button below and click the bell icon so you never miss out on the spine-tingling content we post. Now let's begin. This is the story of Madhav. A year ago, after facing heavy financial losses in the city, Madhav decided to move back to his ancestral village, Mangalajodi. His family hoped for a fresh start, away from the chaos in the peace of the countryside. At first, life seemed to be stabilized. Madhav started a small business and his family was slowly finding happiness. But fate had other plans. One evening, as the sun was setting, Madhav finished his work for the day and began cycling home. He remembered his friends telling him about a shortcut that could save him a lot of time. It's just evening, he thought, I can try new route. As he pedaled down the narrow path, Madhav noticed the villagers staring at him in a strange way. They seemed almost concerned. He shrugged it off and continued, thinking it was nothing. But soon the path grew eerily quiet. There was no one else inside, just the sound of his bicycle, tires on the dirt road, and fading light of dusk. After a while, tired from cycling, Madhav saw a large shady tree in the distance. It looked inviting, offering cool relief from the summer heat. Perfect place for a quiet rest. He thought. He parked his bicycle, laid out his clothes, and settled beneath the massive tree. The shade was so comforting that he felt himself drifting off to sleep. But just as he closed his eyes, something fell from above and landed on his head. Startled, Madhav looked down to see a small box of vermilion. Puzzled, he thought, how did this fall from the tree? He tried to open the box, and with a sudden jerk, the vermilion spilled into his eyes. His vision blurred, and as he fumbled for water to wash it out, he saw a girl standing right in front of him. She wore old tattered clothes and did not seem to belong to the village. Madhav, thinking she might be hurt, asked if she was alright, but the girl did not reply. When he offered to help, she slowly backed away, disappearing behind the trees. Something felt terribly wrong. He cautiously approached the tree, but when he looked behind it, she was gone. Panic set in suddenly. He heard a sound from above. He looked up, and there she was, perched in the branches, staring down at him with eyes filled with sorrow and malice. Blood dripped from her hands and mouth. falling onto Madhav's face. Terrified, he grabbed his bicycle and rode as fast as he could, but no matter how hard he pedaled, the same tree kept appearing before him. Every time he thought he had escaped, he found himself back at the same cursed spot. It was as if the tree itself was toying with him, trapping him in an endless loop. This was no ordinary experience. A paranormal phenomena where a spirit ensnares its victims in a repetitive, inescapable path. Exhausted Madhav finally stopped and looked back at the tree. The girl was standing there again. Smiling eerily at him, desperate Madhav dropped to his knees, apologizing profusely to the spirit. "I made a mistake. I won't disturb you again. Please let me go." After what felt like an eternity, he felt a hand on his shoulders. Trembling, he looked back, but it was not the girl. A group of villagers had come looking for him. Having seen him go down the forbidden path, they helped him back to the village. And as they walked, one of the elders confirmed what Madhav had experienced. The spirit of the tree was real. Years ago, a young woman had taken her own life by hanging from its branches. Her soul, filled with sorrow and rage, had bound itself to the tree. Now her spirit sought to trap others as she herself was trapped forever. Since that night, Madhav vowed never to take shortcuts again. The cost of saving few minutes was not worth risking his life. And that, my friends, is the haunting tale of Mangalajodi, cursed tree. It is the story that has claimed many lives over the years, including that of a young girl who once proclaimed she would kill 21 people before the festival of Dashera. Even today, the villagers avoid path, especially at night, because sometimes in the shadows of the trees, not all is as it seems. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you. See you soon.